Welcome to some random gaming news that I think is interesting. Again, I am going to credit IGN by having links down below in the description box, as that is predominantly where I get my information from. So the Nintendo Switch, according to reputable sources, in this case Bloomberg, VGC, Eurogamer, they claim that Nintendo told them that the Nintendo 2 was actually slated to be near the end of 2024, but not really a big deal. It seems like things are going to be delayed until the early months of 2025, no earlier than March. You want to read more in depth about that? There you have it. So March 2025-ish, around that time frame, is allegedly when the Nintendo Switch 2 will be out. Now, when it comes to the PlayStation 6, again, it's the same thing. Read the article if you want. Hopefully I'm going to rant a lot quicker than what it would take for you to read this. Essentially, based on the prior history of the last 3 generations of PlayStation, it would be assumed that around 2027 is when the PlayStation 6 would come out. However, it's been indicated by some people that they have a very strong feeling that Sony is going to want to extend that life by 1 year, so it would be putting us into the year 2028 before we see a PlayStation 6. And that's usually holiday season on top of that, so closer to 2029. But again, if this ever changes and there's other information that arises, naturally I'll cover it because I need to make those extra 15 views on my channel. Right now, we're halfway through the life cycle of the PlayStation 5. And with that, that also means that this holiday season, it's rumored, it's alleged, that we are going to get a PS5 Pro. That doesn't seem too crazy because, again, if you look at Xbox and PlayStation, you look at the history of that, it's called a mid-cycle refresh or whatever. They either make a slim, they either make it a little bit more powerful, like the whole PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, Series X, One X. Yeah, too many X's. So that would be cool to see, naturally. And I already made a video on that as well. So this I'm going to be keeping an eye on very closely as time goes on, like I said, to see if we can narrow down when things will happen. Again, it's only the beginning of 2024, so we're still a good couple of years away. Oh, and it also looks like as well, I wanted to mention, like mentioned in the article, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time in history, not that it goes that far back, whereby the last gen, aka Xbox One, PS4, the last gen consoles are being supported for such a long time concurrently along with the new gen being, or current gen, rather. My goodness, next gen, current gen, new gen. PS4, PS5 are running together, Xbox One, Xbox Series are running together, and it looks like moving forward that they're probably going to do the same thing where the PS5's shelf life is going to be extended quite a bit into the shelf life of the PS6. I'm not saying that's neither good or bad. Naturally, us snobs that have the current gen are going to be like, come on, man, you got to ditch that old shit, because what ends up happening is you're taking resources away in terms of gaming development to spend it on doing PS4, Xbox One, when it could just be on the current gen, right? I don't know enough about the gaming industry to tell you whether or not that's true, or if they just go, well, here's a slightly lower setting, that'll be the PS4, Xbox One version, here's the current gen version, PS5 and Xbox Series. I don't know if it really takes that much more away, because there's a belief, again, that let's say for the yearly sports title, if you made NBA 2K, if you made FIFA Soccer, yeah, it's not called FIFA anymore, I don't give a shit, MLB, NHL, any of those games, and you made it where it was PS5, Xbox Series exclusive, supposedly those games would be of a potential noticeable higher quality and fidelity. Maybe you could comment down below and let me know. I honestly don't know, because I don't know how much extra time it takes for them to work on 2 generations of gaming. But moving forward, it looks like that same pattern is going to exist because PS4 and Xbox One are still seeing a very healthy amount of people playing it. Was as when we were in the PS4, Xbox One era, the PS3 and Xbox 360 was like, it dwindled down the toilet a lot quicker. So yeah. And then another thing I wanted to talk to you about really quick, just because it's a very popular game. I've played it a little bit, but I've been too swamped with other games to really to dive deep into it, is that Helldivers 2 players are purposely staying in the game so that they can ensure their spot is not taken because there's a cap. The game is so popular that what ends up happening is people are unable to get into the game because some people have even left their game on before they go to work. They got on, they're like, fuck that, I'm not getting out. When I come back home from work in 8 to 10 hours, I want to be able to play. So they stay in. I don't blame those people at all. I don't blame them. I would do the same thing. To be honest with you, I would do the same goddamn thing. I'd be a liar if I said I wouldn't. However, I fully support, and I don't understand how this wasn't in place, how it wasn't implemented in place to begin with, is having a thing where when you're AFK for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15, whatever the timer would be, your ass is kicked out. Because if you're not moving or doing anything after 10 or 15 minutes, you're clearly not there. Now, you could put, a little rubber band and you're moving the... I don't know. There's maybe ways to get around that. But I just know that that it's stupid. Not what the people are doing, because, like I said, I'm right there. I haven't done it, by the way. I haven't done it. Haven't had a chance to play the game, like I said. But I would do the same goddamn shit. But by the time I get to the game myself, the server cap is either going to be increased, a little bit of hype will be put down. Yeah, see right here? Anything beyond the hard cap of 500,000 concurrent players brings the system down. Yeah, so it's surpassed GTA 5 Online for a little bit now. See? It's broke concurrent players record multiple times, even past GTA 5's Steam peak, but it also is frustrating many, again, because of what I just said. And that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. How long was this video? Oh, a little under 8 minutes. That's good. Thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm in trying to make me a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up on the internet. You can see my bald pumpkin head potentially show up more often when you Google gaming news. Yeah, good luck with that. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and as always, I bend it in half, I twist it, and I break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, exactly, unlike every other mother YouTuber out there, that'll say, make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Turn on the notification bell so that you can always be notified of my future. No one cares. And if someone does care, they already know to do that. This ain't 2005. People know to subscribe to somebody that they like. Do as you will. And thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.